Hello, the one and only Xylophoney here with another episode of How to Pixelmon, your instructional Pixelmon guide. Now today we're going to be going over a Pokemon that's not exactly a new addition, but it's definitely one that might not have been getting the attention it deserves lately, and that Pokemon is Chandelure. Now Chandelure is a special attacking fire and ghost type Pokemon, very good special attacking combo. But it's really been kind of swept around lately. Now, Chandelure's special attack points is 145 base. That outclasses Volcarona, that outclasses Porygon Z, that outclasses just about everything until you start pulling legendaries into play. And even then, I think it's just like only Mewtwo and Kyogre that outclass its special attack. So it's a very solid Pokemon when it comes to its special attack. Now the reason it's not like constantly used is because that's the best thing it has, and it doesn't have a lot after that. It has decent defenses, but it's not a tank. The thing you're going to want to set it up for is special attack and speed, and its speed is 80. Now that's not bad. Once again, that's better than a Porygon Z. It's better than a Metagross. It'll definitely outspeed probably at least half the Pokemon in the game. But for the other half, things could get a little bit difficult. But with the Chandelure's damage, you only need one attack to take out your opponent. And I can nearly guarantee you that just about anything you're going up against, if played right, you can one-shot it. Now we're going to look at two different ways to set this up. The first one, going to set him up with a Life Orb to get a little bit of extra damage, because he's going to take some damage from it, but we don't really care. He's not a tank. So we got Shadow Ball and Fire Blast as our main two moves. Shadow Ball, 80 power, probably going to be your main focus of move here. Fire Blast has a little bit less accuracy, but it's more damage if you think you need that. Plus, of course, having both type coverage here. You can also have Hidden Power on him. Now, Psychic's not the best one because he can learn just the plain move Psychic. Sorry for the tongue twister there. And Energy Ball. Now, Energy Ball is certainly my favorite move to put on a Chandelure, because he has three weaknesses, which are water, ground, and rock. All good against fire type now. Grass Knot and Energy Ball are good against all of those. So Energy Ball with the 80 power, special attack coming from Chandelure, will be very effective in taking out anything that comes against you in that aspect. Now, that's a really good way to set him up, having some amazing special attacks there, but that doesn't really help his speed dilemma. Now, his ability we have on this one is Flash Fire, which helps, but it's nothing game-breaking, so we're not going to worry too much about that. But the super OP way to set up Chandelure is very simple. Training him speed and attack, which I encourage for the other setup as well. Speed and special attack, rather. And putting a Choice Scarf on him. Now this one has Flame Body, also a decent move, nothing too special. I'd probably take Flash Fire over Flame Body, but neither of them are going to be super important, so I wouldn't focus too much on that. But of course we have Shadow Ball, the main staple of Chandelure here. We also have Overheat. Now the reason we have Overheat instead of Fire Blast here is, yes, it does more damage, but when you use it, it decreases your special attack. The reasoning is, well, if you have a Choice Scarf, you're probably going to just use it real quickly, and then switch out to another Pokemon once you get the opportunity. Because an Overheat coming from a Chandelure is going to one-shot things. You don't need to worry about him being out multiple turns when you're using an Overheat from Chandelure. So that's the reason we have that on him. Now we also have Energy Ball, of course, for the reasons stay below, and Psychic for the reasons we mentioned before. Psychic's just a really strong move, helps you cover some things. Not super important. If you can get a good hidden power, it's probably a little bit of a better option, but that's also good. Now you can also get things such as Confuse Ray and Will-O-Wisp on him, but I'm not particularly fond of those. But other than that, still very good moveset to have on him. And of course, strong stats, strong moveset, that makes a good Pokemon. And I think Chandelure could really be quite the powerful Pokemon on whatever team you decide to make. But that's up to you if you want to set him up. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Well, let's be honest, it's a floating chandelier, but yeah, I like him. I like him. Anyway, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please leave a like on this video. Let's see, I usually don't put how to pick someone like goals, but let's have 15 likes on this. That would be very nice. Other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you had a wonderful time watching, and goodbye.